All right, so one of my other videos, if you haven't checked it out, I got $135,000 business line of credit, not attached to my personal credit, basically free money. I got 4%, super cool. So go search that video if you want to know how I got that business line of credit or want to learn more about that. But right now, what I'm going to talk about is how am I going to spend these $135,000 that I just got pretty much for free. It's $100,000 business line of credit, and then it's $35,000 0% interest for 1 year business credit card. Neither one of these reports to my credit profile. So it's all business, super cool. It was super easy. It took like a week, and it was page-and-a-half loan. It was so easy, and it just asked for name, social security number, address, how much money you make, and just send it in. That was it. It was pretty cool. So I have $135,000. What am I going to spend this money on, right? What should I do? Should I don't know, buy some crypto? How about we buy some crypto, right? Last time I bought some Shiba, it went well for me. I bought some Cum Rocket. That did not go very well for me. And I bought, what was the last one that I bought that I spent a bunch of money on, and I put 38K and it's worth like 5K now. What was the hell was that? Safe Moon. Yes, it was Safe Moon. That thing was trash. Anyways, so I lost a whole bunch of money on that one. But, so what do I do, right? $135,000 that I have, business line of credit. I got to pay back in a year, right? So I got to pay back in 1 year. The credit card is just a credit card, so it's forever. But the 100K, if I use it today, all 100K, I got to pay it back in 364 days from now. Number one, buy some crypto. I don't know. What do you think? Might be very risky, right? Number two, can I go flip some houses? I know I talk about buying apartment buildings, but it's 135K. I can go buy a house cash for 50K, and I have 50K and 35K to rehab it and possibly make 25, 30K on that. Do that 3 times a year. Say it takes me 1 or 4 months per flip, and I make 25K a flip. I make $75,000 a year, and it cost me 4K for the year to have this line of credit. I basically made $70,000 with the bank's money, and my return on my money is infinite. It's like there's no number for it because it wasn't even my money, right? So that's kind of cool. And then I can just reapply again if they're still giving the business line of credit and get another $100,000 credit. I can pay it today if it's due today, and tomorrow apply for it again if it's still available, because I don't know if it will be available next year. So that's one option, right? Or I can leverage that 135K, and maybe I can buy 2 houses to flip, right? Maybe I buy a house for 100K and another house for 100K, or shoot, maybe I buy 3 houses, another house for 100K, and each one is going to require like a 20% down payment. So that's 20. That's only $60,000. That leaves 40 in the line of credit and $35,000 credit cards. That gives me $75K, so I can start the rehab process on each one of them. Maybe I start 15, 20K on each one, right? Until the bank refunds me, because the bank will fund me 80% and 100% of the rehab. I can start 3 rehabs at the same time because I have enough money to do the carry cost and start the rehab, okay? So, and what if I make 20K a pop on each one of those, and I do 3 times a year? So I do 20, 20, 20 at the same time, 20K profit. That's 60K, and then I'll do it 3 times a year. Say it takes me 4 months to flip these properties, and I do it, another 4 months, that's a year, and I can make $60,000 each time I flip it. That's $180,000, and it'll cost me about $4 to $5 grand in interest for this money that I am borrowing, right? Look, you see where I'm going with this, right? So what can I use this money for, right? Depends how hard I want to work, and if I can't get another business line of credit in a year, well, I just made $180,000. Right now, I got money to keep flipping, right? And then you just get the ball rolling. Don't go spend the money. Don't go waste it. Don't go on vacation. Don't do any of that, right? Make money with that money. What else can I do, right? Maybe I can go buy a multifamily apartment building, right? But just remember, my loan is due within a year, so I need to be able to exit that before my year is up, or somehow be able to pay that off, right? So there's a couple of different options that I can do. What should I go buy a Walmart store? Should I go buy an Amazon store? Right? Spend, 20, 30 grand. I don't know what they charge to set it up. Set that Amazon store up, and then use the money to flow for the sales, right? And after a year, hopefully I have enough money and build enough credit, I can have a great Amazon store. I don't know, right? There's a lot of options what to do with $135,000. It's not a whole bunch of money. It's not a little bit of money, but it's enough to make you dangerous, right? What can I do? I can go buy a watch, flip a watch. I can go buy a car, flip a car. I can go buy some couches, flip some couches. I can go buy furniture, flip some furniture. How can I make more money with this, right? Put it in a stock market? I mean, I don't know, right? I'm paying 4% interest, but I don't want to make 6% on it. I don't want to go lend it. I mean, I could. Somebody can come here and say, hey, Javier, can you let me borrow $100,000 for 6 months? And they pay me 10% interest, right? Maybe they pay me, for the year. Maybe I let them borrow for a year and they give me 10% interest. I pay $4K to the bank and I made $6K and I don't do anything, right? So I can make $6K, right? Or I can make a couple of $100K. Depends on what I decide to use this money for. So what would you use this money for? How do $135,000 help you out right now? Leave a comment below. Check out my other videos on how I got this line of credit and tips on why you should not pay off your credit card in full every single month, and how to pay it off and when to pay it off and how much to pay, so you can get a good credit profile. So when you go apply for one of these business line of credit, it's an automatic approval process. So check me out on my other social media.